Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode number 18 of the Outer Rim broadcast. It has been too long. What was it, October 9th?
Yes, we are back.
All right.
We are back,
So
and we got a big one.
I had to finish college real quick. I kind of got in the way a little bit, but that's all right. As of, let's see, 3 days ago, this trailer for The Bad Batch dropped.
This little trailer for this little show.
Little show called The Bad Batch. The final season.
Final season, yeah. Kind of sad.
So yeah, I think we started off this podcast talking about The Bad Batch season 2, and now here we are.
I think we did.
Still talking about The Bad Batch. Lots of things to unpack. They gave us a lot of freaking info right at the start.
They did.
Not only that, but also like the launch schedule. We're getting, in less than a month from dropping this trailer, we're getting 3 episodes immediately.
Yeah. What was it? February 22nd or something?
27th. Yeah.
27th. Yeah. Yep. No.
Absolutely
21st.
insane.
21st.
21st. It looked like a 7.
21st. Even closer. Let's go. 21st. Get 3 episodes. And also, I just gotta mention the first line that the Bad Batch ever say when we see them is "The cavalry has arrived," and then the last episode of the show is called "The cavalry has arrived." Man, why they gotta do that to us? Why they gotta do that to us?
Because it's Dave. That's why.
We're about to get some Halo Reach vibes from this season.
No, because it's Dave Filoni. That's what he does. That's what he do. That's his thing.
But we did get some big things in this trailer. The biggest, obviously, being Ventress is back. Now,
as her light side self.
How is she back? I don't know. I'm not like the biggest knowledgeable person when it comes to the Dark Disciple book.
Supposedly,
but I have seen.
Supposedly, she dies right after Clone Wars in that book, or something like that. So people were questioning.
Apparently, Dooku kills her or something.
Right. Apparently,
which
she dies. Very. I mean, at that point, the Clone Wars are still going on because Dooku's still alive. But,
yeah.
Obviously, we know from the Clone Wars show that he tries to kill her and fails, and then she just kind of disappears. But supposedly it's not a full retcon. Supposedly, I mean, because it says
they said that they are honoring the book.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're honoring the book by retconning it and then just using her likeness, like in her thing, and maybe Quinlan Voss is in there somewhere. Because they have a little thingity thing going on. But
that's the same. People were saying like Quinlan Voss could show up, and then like how crazy would it be if Quinlan Voss, Ventress, and the Bad Batch are the ones who created the path to begin with? Because how Quinlan Voss is associated with it. So.
All possibilities. But I mean, I wonder if they just say that just to take like that's where they got the design for her light side self. Because obviously, I mean, we'll get to this, but we see she has a yellow lightsaber.
Look at the cover.
Oh, I know. I've seen the
straight
book.
Up how she looks.
She's got the Skrillex haircut going on and the yellow lightsaber.
I don't know. Yeah, like I know you told me before, like some people were saying she could be like a clone or something.
People were thinking she's a clone. I don't think that's a thing.
I'm not even sure anymore. I'm really not.
I really disagree, only because the whole point of really this time in Star Wars is for Palpatine to find force sensitive clones, and if she just happens to be a force sensitive clone, I don't think that's. Know what I mean? I think there's holes in that story. So I would prefer just to either the book go away, or at least that specific part of the book where she dies go away, and then just have.
Yeah, because the book is based off of the scripts that they never were able to make for Clone Wars. It was Clone Wars episodes that were supposed to come out, like with the Maul book and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they just made a book out of it. It was 8 unproduced episodes from what would have been season 7 and 8 of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. And now that I am realizing what the book is, I actually do know a lot about this book. I know a lot about Ventress and Quinlan Voss's like relationship and stuff. And Quinlan Voss is an insanely good character. I think we've talked about him on the podcast before, but
yeah, because he's basically just Qui-Gon, just more extreme.
Like, yeah, he had he went to the dark side for a bit, and then like came back, and then like he's the one who brought Avengers to the light side, and it's insane. He kind of reminds me of Revan a little bit, and he also has the ability that
Cal has, right? He can sense the echoes, the Force echo.
Yep.
Which
he actually does that. Has apparently.
Now. I think she's just so in tune with the Force. The fact that she was able to turn those Inquisitor lightsabers white, I think that, and the fact that she has the daughter in her, I think she's boosted up.
She's just her. She's
juiced up. Anyways, more on that later. The first scene we see literally in the trailer is like Imperial converted gunships, like Republic gunships converted to Imperial, like just grayed out and like white. I think that's the sickest freaking thing ever. And if you notice, the rear boosters I spent a lot of time looking at Star Wars ships. The rear boosters are different. There's like 2 diagonal blue boosters, whereas on the gunship, like there's honestly like not even any visible engines. I mean, we assume they're just the things on the top, but yeah, they like switch that up, so they have,
right.
Cool looking. Do you see the thing right on the top of the thing? There was those 2 little boosters. Anyways, I just like this part in the Empire where there's still like most of these people are still clones. They're still converting.
Right.
So there's a turbo. They're literally driving a turbo tank from the Republic, but they're all just like, all the paint's taken off of them and all the personality's gone.
Sad.
So yeah, I forget her name, but the chick that they're using for jobs now. The treasure hunter.
Tex girl.
The treasure hunter.
Girl.
Yep.
Captain Rex is back.
Captain Rex is back almost immediately.
Of course, the goat. And then there's a shot of this place that kind of looks like from the Clone Wars movie where they rescued Jabba the Hutt's son.
It does look like Jabba's palace, doesn't it? On top of that mountain.
It's kind of like that architecture, but it looks like that mountain that they had to climb up to rescue him.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, but it looks familiar. There's something about it that's familiar, and I saw a tweet somewhere that said what they thought it was, but I cannot find it for the life of me. So that's going to remain a mystery for this.
I mean, it's got the same architecture as Jabba's palace on Tatooine, just on top of a mountain.
Right.
So that's my assumption.
Hopefully I can find that tweet before the next episode, so then we can talk about it. But yep, there's that. And then
we got a sad moment.
Trailer. Yeah, the trailer plays, shows us Tech's death again.
Hey, Tech's remember when we made you cry?
Yeah, his quote unquote death.
You can never be so sure.
Because maybe he's back. We'll see. But then we get a shot of
almost.
Well, it looks like literally stormtroopers.
It looks like Andor almost. Their helmets are a little. Their helmets are a little bit different. The eye holes don't really match up with what was in Clone Wars as stormtroopers.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not
there yet.
Storm helmets, but I don't know. And then we see Omega and Crosshair cross paths with a freaking clone commando. Oh my god!
And we finally, like last season, we finally got like Crosshair came back to the light.
A little bit, yeah. So, he's still stuck, I think.
But then I think in the shot in the trailer, I feel like he like found out about Tech or something.
Yeah.
I feel like he looks very.
And he feels very guilty for that because he was kind of, heading that operation.
And then the shot of these clone commandos here, isn't this? What's his name?
Yeah, that is. I forget his name, but that is. I saw something confirmed.
He's one of the Domino Squad, or not Domino.
Not D Squad. It's something like that. Domino Squad was the one from the Clone Wars show.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't.
Drawing a blank. It was a D though. Was it just D Squad? It wasn't D Squad. It was something.
Delta Squad. I knew it was a D. I knew it was a D.
Yeah.
I knew it was a D.
Scorch.
Is that Scorch?
I believe it was Scorch. Yep. Clone Commando Scorch.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure I saw a tweet about that confirming it was him, because he's the. I mean, granted, all their paint's gonna be a little different, but
It's this one. It's Scorch, yeah.
because you can see his helmet's
it's
like
just clean.
his helmet's like dual molded. Look at his helmet. Yep. He's got the gray half on the bottom.
Yep.
Scorch's helmet is gray half on the bottom.
It's just clean now. He's got his personality stripped.
His empire. And who is this? Was the guy that we saw on the original cloning facility, right? In the
yep, he's the scientist from last season.
That's what I thought. Yep.
He wants, mess with Echo. Or Omega, yep.
Omega.
And then remember Omega's sister. It's a adult clone Omega.
Oh, that's right.
Remember that? Yep. She's in there.
Been so long. She's getting scanned in.
Right there. There she is.
Yeah, because she was researching her and she was like so enthralled with her on Kamino.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure.
And she told her like who she was, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, man, there's something about her that's giving me like I feel like I know her, and that's why.
That makes sense. So yeah, so Omega's in prison, and I'm assuming the Bad Batch are gonna go rescue her.
We're gonna have to go rescue her.
Oh my!
I feel like she gets rescued quicker. Than we think.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think there's a shot in the trailer where she's with them.
Yep.
Or something.
And there's one where she's piloting a ship that's about to crash. So either she escapes on her own somehow, or they rescue her. But anyways,
and there's a shot of Crosshair in his armor back with the boys. Yeah. So
very, very vague, or very like quickly. But then the next shot we get is look at those helmets. So
that hurts my heart.
The next shot we get is of Emperor Palpatine with 2 Imperial guards, along with Clone Commando Scorch in the background with 2 other Clone Commandos. That's not Tanwi, that's the other.
Something same. Right?
Yep.
The one who cares about Omega.
Lama Say?
Yeah. And then why is Scorch with Palpatine, man? Get away from him.
I know. But
get away from him.
They get off on a shuttle, and surrounding them is, again, many
Clone
different...
Commandos.
Clone Commandos.
And Clone Commandos looks like in the first row, and then it's those, like, hybrid... These are the volunteers, new troopers, remember?
Yep.
The conscripts.
Yep.
Actually, I don't know if they're conscript, but they're volunteers or whatever. They're actually
enlisted.
But these do look like a little bit like the helmets that Ezra would steal.
I was gonna say he has one of those.
Don't it?
Yeah,
kind of like the
clone cadets.
lid part of it.
Well, it looks like the clone cadet helmet from Rebels.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
but like a little bit like bigger.
All of the commandos are unmarked. Lights are off. So they kind of give like a phase 1 hybrid phase 2 helmet.
Only Scorch and his 2 have the gray on them. Which looks like the Camino gray or something. I don't know where they are in this shot.
I don't think we're supposed to.
I don't think it's Camino.
I don't think so either. It might be that facility where we saw with like in the mountain, like almost like the Tython looking place, the cloning facility they were having. Where I'm assuming Omega's at right now. But the other thing too that we hear Palpatine say like whatever it costs, like you can have it, or like something along those lines. And I'm assuming he's talking to either the officer,
the scientist guy.
Yeah. About obviously his cloning research and getting Palpatine a new host.
Right, because they're studying the Zilla beasts.
Yep.
For the cloning. Then we get a shot of a new clone trooper
facing away from the camera,
resembles our boy Tech a little too much.
He's got the same backpack. A little different on the backpack, but the lights are on the same bright spot.
Same thin legs and everything, man. Yeah. They Winter Soldiered him, man.
They did.
Can't believe it. He fell off a train into emptiness, like you can't even see down there, just like Winter Soldier in Marvel.
Yep.
This is Tech. I'm sorry, it is Tech. They are not going to Marok us this time. This is Tech.
Yeah, that was so funny, bro. People were going crazy over that, and then it's just.
I'm actually so happy it wasn't like anybody that people thought.
I'm extremely happy.
Just a troll.
I'm extremely happy about that.
Dave does a little bit of trolling.
I like that story better because it was like nobody cared.
It just showed how powerful Night Sister magic is.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. It kind of gave like a Savage sort of storyline.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know where this is. The tree in the background kind of reminds me of like the Jedi Temple tree. I mean, that's too.
It reminds me of Kashyyyk, the great tree.
Oh, you know what? That could be the structure in the back. I thought it was a mountain, but that could be the trunk of the tree, like the huge.
Yeah.
Right there. Could be on Kashyyyk right now.
That's definitely a tree.
We know that the Empire loves Kashyyyk for some reason. They think the Wookiees make powerful slaves. So.
Well, also just Kashyyyk just has a lot of like resources that they can.
They do.
Steal.
We know that in Fallen Order,
factories and
Fallen Order, we're on Kashyyyk for quite a bit there, trying to stop them. So, the Empire could be on Kashyyyk, or the early Empire, I should say.
Even Vader wasn't really happy with the treatment of the Wookiees at times.
They got the short end of the stick.
So, you know him in slavery.
Oh yeah.
He not a fan of all that. However, that's tech. Come on now. I'm sorry, this is tech.
I have to agree. I mean, I don't know
anybody with their doubts out there. It is tech. I'm so sorry.
I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it because part of me likes that he's redeemed, still around. But look at like the. If you see the reticle that comes down,
it looks like goggles, man. Those are glasses.
He looks like a fighter pilot.
Jet
pilot. It's kind of a sick armor. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, it's fire. But these are glasses, though. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it or not. I mean, maybe he's like robotic and it's like only his head.
That's what I'm saying. It could be that like it's just his body. Like it's really not him. Like he did die.
That could be.
But they're able to.
I think I'd be okay with that, but I don't know why they would spend so much time on.
Just to make it more emotional. It's just a more emotional impact when the villain is.
I think that's the only way that Tech would switch to that side.
Oh yeah, no, he wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. I think
he would rather die. He
doesn't have his memory,
so I feel like either he got knocked in the head and was like, ooh.
He doesn't have his memory for sure. Yeah, 100%.
So I think I'd be okay with that.
Now, what were those? What are these ships right here? Not that.
Let me see.
This almost look like those are
V-wings. Those are V-wings. Those are the Republic V-wings that are stored like in landing mode. Like the wings fold down.
Wait, why did I call them? I call this an A-wing. This is what I meant.
Yeah.
This is what I meant.
It looks like an A-wing.
And you can fly these in the Battlefront 2, baby. OG Battlefront 2.
Yep, the Alpha 3 Nimbus class V-wing starfighter.
Very fast.
There was only one Lego set made, and it was kind of dog, so we're not going to talk about that. But anyways, yeah.
Listen, you could get melted in these, but you could get to the other ship so fast and land.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to bring it up.
Cool looking ships, not very used, not very seen throughout Star Wars.
Because they're kind of weak. They're just they're fast.
They're fast. I mean, they resemble TIE fighters, which is why I think Dave's trying to use them here.
Oh yeah. They definitely This was the original TIE fighter.
It's 100%. It's a mix of a TIE fighter and an A-wing.
Well, I mean, technically it was the
the ARC 170.
The ARCs were technically like the first TIE fighter because it's like the standard ships.
No, I know that. I'm just saying resemblance.
But design-wise, the V-wing was
ARC 170 is
definitely
equivalent to that or an X-wing. It's the main starfighter. It's like the F-15. Yeah. Yep. So Republic V-wings, they get launched off.
The huge turbo lasers there.
And I'm assuming again the way that base looks with the turbo lasers raising up, that looks like the mountain base that was on that Tython-looking planet, the cloning facility. The one because it was like a ring. They carved a ring out of the mountain, and that was the base. That's to me. That's what that looks like. Which to me sounds like they're rescuing Omega.
Oh yeah.
Because I really think that she's there because obviously where would they bring her else? She's a cloning thing, so they're gonna bring her to the cloning facility. Duh.
I'm trying to. What was the name of Mount Tantus?
Mount Tantus.
There we go.
I know it was another T.
Mount Tantus. That was the name of it. See, yeah.
Death Star
I'm telling you, they definitely are gonna rescue her within I feel like because we're getting the 3 episodes premiere.
At least
I guarantee you by at least the end of those 3 that she's back with the group.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a lot of clone commandos.
A lot of clone commandos, which is surprising because I thought they were very not rarely used, but they were like the specialty fighter, so I guess like
I
they
think-
really think this is just that important. Palpatine's
Yeah, the
very-
Empire is really like realizing they got to use their best against the Bad Batch
because I mean now of course too they're starting to enlist people, and enlistment is not as good as
and the
cloning.
clone commanders are the ones who are training people.
Right.
We know that. And Gregor, for example.
But we get more
But here we
more,
get,
more turbo tanks, more Empire converted Republic fighters and gunships and things like that, which I'm all for.
Mm-hmm.
And then
We get Fennec. Fennec is back.
Fennec Shand with the helmet off.
We always love
natural.
Fennec.
So
Your helmet's right
this
there.
would be. What do you mean?
What the heck are you talking about?
Her helmet's off. She'll never take her helmet off unless she's like
I just say like natural like that.
all natural. She ain't got a helmet on. You know what I mean? Anyways.
Alright.
Anyways.
Whatever. Anyways.
So this would be well before the Mandalorian and Boba Fett sort of thing. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Well, she was in last
season 7.
or season 1.
Was she in season 7 of Clone Wars, or am I tripping? Or was that just Bad Batch season 1?
No, she wasn't in Clone Wars. She was in Bad Batch because she was. Remember, she fought Cad Bane because they were both after her,
Right.
after Omega for the bounty.
Right. So Fennec Shand.
Which, speaking of,
the very next scene, there he is.
speaking of Cad Bane,
Hello.
speaking of the legend himself, he's back again.
So how old is he at this point? 100?
In this,
he's like
no,
100
he's not 100 yet. He's
Isn't he like 150 by the time Mando happens?
by the time of Mandalorian, by Boba Fett is when he's like 100 something.
150, I thought. That boy old as hell, regardless.
Hold up. Quick research real quick.
So, okay, no. How long was Vader for, right? He converted at like
He died when he was like 45.
20 something. Yeah, so we'll say 20 years to keep it short. So he's probably 130.
He's 71 in the Book
Oh.
of Boba Fett.
Where the hell do we get 150 from? Never mind. I thought he was
you
like
tripping.
old.
He was born in the year 62 BBY.
Yeah, he old.
So 62 years before the Battle of Yavin. Jesus Christ. Okay, and then we search up what year does Bad Batch? What year does Bad Batch take place? Approximately 19 BBY. So do the math there.
Well, this is let's see. We'll add a couple years to that too, I feel like. What do you say, 60, 65? So he's probably like
62.
40 something. Oh. Yeah, 40.
He's like 43-ish, probably like 44, 45.
That boy having a
He's around
midlife
there.
crisis.
But that's like for him, like I feel like that's I don't know. I forget how they age.
maybe it's the species that can live up to like 150 and he's just not there. Because I thought or maybe it's less. I don't remember.
He's a Duros, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, he's a Duros, which I think their planet is also called it's called Duro. Okay.
Well, I know because they have like, is it 2 hearts or 2 stomachs or something? But you can get shot in one of them and it'll be fine. Yeah, 150 years.
They can live an
that's
average
where
of
I got that
100.
from.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's really in his 20s.
They reach their adulthood in their 20s.
Okay.
So they actually like age kind of like faster in that sense. I mean, that's
Yeah.
around the same as a human.
They age like humans, and because you're not like really like fully grown to like 21-ish, 22-ish, give or take.
I think it's like
everything
your brain stops
growing.
developing at like 25 or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We're cooked.
Anyways, he kind of like he reaches an adult around the same time as a human, but then they don't age from there.
Yeah.
Pretty much until probably about like you probably
So-
start showing signs of aging, like how Cad Bane does.
So
in
it's
Boba.
probably safe to say that he's in his probably like 30s, right?
he's in a good health. He's like he's probably like in his 30s for like a human. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Anyways,
the same.
he's going through
sense.
a midlife crisis and barges into a cantina, guns ablazing.
Anyways, you don't want to fight this guy.
No. you don't
Moral
wanna
of the
touch him.
story:
So we get 2 bounty
the
hunters
dude
back to
kills
back.
Jedi.
Back to back bounty hunters. Cad Bane and Fennec Shand, probably shortly after their predicament on whatever, Camino. And then,
And look who's there.
yes.
Look who that is. We got our boy Wolf.
Commander Wolf. On the wrong side, I might add. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't know how he gets his ship out. This is gonna
Yeah.
be how we learn about that.
and this might why he be so loopy as hell. Or is it Gregor that's loopy? Is it Wolf or
No, it's
that's
Gregor.
Gregor's
Gregor's just he's
That makes
just
sense.
Gregor. He
Anyways,
got
he's with
blown up.
he's with
He's
one
got
is with one clone commando, Commander Wolf, 2 phase 2 clones behind him, and then 2 more.
and then some of the
enlisted clones.
volunteer soldiers,
So
new soldiers.
quite obviously, unless these people are also on the like betray, like if these guys are just dressed up as this and they're like really on the rebellion side, then who can say? I really doubt it, but
no, they're definitely working for the Empire. But
Commander Wolf,
we're definitely gonna see how Commander Wolf gets his chip out. Rex will figure that out.
I bet it would be Rex, yeah, because that was his whole mission, right? He was just traveling around trying to find his friends again.
Even clones. Yep.
And
at this point, Cody again.
Yes, at this point, I was going to say, at this point, they're probably degrading him. They're probably degrading him because remember what Cody was talking to Crosshair in the last season, and he was like, are we really fighting for the right side? And he was like questioning this.
But also, I feel like the clone and himself, depending on how he was, also can help with the degrading of the chip, like and get degrade faster.
Yeah.
Like, because Cody was around Obi-Wan and Anakin all the time,
and he was just already like half, not as like disregarding of orders as Rex was, but
right.
More. I mean, he got some experience with Cody.
Like him and Obi-Wan like followed the rules
very strictly,
but also they weren't afraid of going outside the box like Anakin, but also they followed the rules that were right. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It wasn't like they would just blindly do whatever they were told.
Anakin would say, okay, I want to do this. Obi-Wan would be like, well, that's not really legal. And then Anakin would be like, well, it'll do this. And then Obi-Wan would be like, okay, well, we can word it like this and make it legal. So that's how Cody's mind goes.
Right. Like, if they were ordered, like, hey, shoot these unarmed people, like, they're like, no. Like, what's wrong with you? They wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So... And then Wolf, on the other hand, is kind of similar to kind of how Cody is, because he had Plo Koon.
Yeah, and he was very but again,
and he was the most respected among all the clones.
He was most respected, but again, think about the arc, what is that called? The prison one where they went to. I can't remember the name of it. Oh my god, it's a one word. Oh my god, I can't think of it. Anyways, it was a mission where it was like everybody was going. It was Anakin, Obi-Wan, but Ahsoka wasn't allowed, and Rex and Cody and everybody was there. And they were going to crap, I can't remember the name of the prison. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I just watched it too. They're going to the prison, and Anakin was like, Ahsoka, you're not coming. You're not coming.
Yeah.
This is too dangerous of a mission. Like, this is where Jedi go to die. Like, you're not coming. And Ahsoka was like, why is it up to him to determine my safety? Like, I want to go. And she tells Plo Koon, obviously, who found her, and they have a connection and whatever. And Plo Koon assigned Ahsoka to the mission after Anakin and Obi-Wan were frozen in carbonite. So he's also a little rule breaker, like a little bit. But, like, again, makes it legal.
And he, you see how much Plo Koon cared for his clones as well when in that episode where they're stuck in the escape pod and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're willing to give up their lives for their clones. Like
absolutely.
They didn't care. They would die for them. So
except for Mace Windu. He would.
I don't know. I feel like he cared for them, but like not like in like a not like I feel like on a deep level, like a personal connection level. It's more of like it's his troops. Like he doesn't obviously want anybody to die, but he's not afraid to march in there with them. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, let's continue this.
The Citadel. That's what it's called. I remembered. Citadel. Anyways, continuing it. Heavy's got some new armor, I'm pretty sure. Heavy's got new armor. I don't know if you noticed that. He's got some yellow accents on him.
Heavy?
Yeah. Or not Heavy, sorry.
Wrecker,
yeah.
I would say Heavy died a long time ago.
Heavy's long gone. R.I.P. to the goat.
Yeah.
I didn't like this place much anyways. That was the scene I was talking about where, look at the yellow trim on his armor.
No, that was in last season.
Are you sure? I thought it was red.
Yeah, they all kind of accented their armor.
Yeah, but I thought it was red. It was red.
What was that?
I couldn't figure that out. I couldn't figure out the big, like... that's like a Sarko from Ark. Drags one of them in.
Talk about this.
No, that ship... I have not figured out the ship for...
It's like looks like a Sith holocron.
If you're following along, it's like a giant triangle, almost looks like a Star Destroyer, but without the top part. And
it straight up looks like a Sith holocron.
red. Okay, that right there is
this?
yes, that's who you think it is. I can't remember his name either. Oh crap! I should have. You sent me the tweet, I think.
I don't know who you're thinking of, but that looks like purple.
It is purple. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Stand by.
Wait, is it?
Yep, it is. It's purple.
Is it one of Mace Windu's guys?
Either that or there was the pack, the Lego pack. I think it's a 118th Battalion.
I don't know. It might be blue though. It might just be the lighting.
Oh, not the army one. No, I think it's
purple. If you guys
are definitely purple.
We're at 1:35 in the trailer right now. If you want to look at this clone that we were thinking of, it's not an ARC trooper. And then who's that with him over there?
187th.
Oh,
187th. 187th Legion. I'm pretty sure.
Wait. Does that clone next to them have a Ahsoka helmet?
It's Mace Windu's.
Look.
No. The Ahsoka helmets don't go all the way back. It's just the front part. That's the top of his head.
Yeah, you're right. But what is it? Like he's got white, but then he's got some red.
Shock trooper, maybe. I think that's 187th Battalion. That was Mace Windu's troops, the purple. Obviously.
Okay. Gotcha.
187.
These guys are definitely not with the Empire because they would not have their colors still.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I don't know what.
And look how they're moving. They're not robotic.
That's a huge gun, though.
That is massive. Isn't that in Battlefront 2?
Yeah, I think so. It's the.
That's one of the heavy machine guns you can.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways, I think it was. I don't know if we know for sure that that's a 187th, 184th Battalion, whatever I said, Mace Windu's troops. I don't think that's guaranteed, but
definitely is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Possibility. They're purple. They have color, unlike the rest of the clones. So.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the other. I'm more interested. Do you see this thing?
No, they both got massive guns. That's a.
Oh my god!
No,
they both got the 2 machine guns you can use.
They're both heavy classed.
I mean, in technically, in like Star Wars Battlefront 2, that heavy gun that you can use, a lot of like normal troops would just use that in Clone Wars. Like they didn't really have that kind of status. They don't have like a
class, but I'm just saying for Battlefront.
The heavies would use the machine gun, like the ability. That's what they would use.
Mm-hmm.
They would run around with that thing. But I'm really interested in his armor back there.
It looks like, red to me. It doesn't match the purple guys. It doesn't match one.
The thing is that like it's not all red though. It's like white. Like right here, look at the shoulder. That normally would be colored.
87th. Yes.
But it's not. He might have just like had to grab stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but his helmet is definitely red.
Just the top mohawk part.
This part right here a little bit.
That's just black.
I can't tell. It's hard to tell because of how the lighting is in this shot and moving.
Just dark.
But his wrists are red.
His wrists are red, and the toughest, and he's got the red stripe around his torso too.
I don't see a red.
The horizontal stripe.
No, that's definitely a shadow.
That definitely is.
Then you can see here more red.
It goes all the way across his body. Actually, it's probably just the backpack thing they have on. Either way.
Yeah, no, that's a strap. Either way, I guess we'll find out. But they're definitely working with the Bad Batch.
Okay, so this scene, right after that scene, it is Wrecker. Go back. It is Wrecker, and then Hunter, and then right to the left of them, you see a sniper-esque looking gun. I wonder who that might be.
Yeah, that's Crosshair right there.
That is most definitely Crosshair next to them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his gun right there.
That's Crosshair's gun. So,
I mean, you see a clear. There's Mount
Tantus.
Yeah,
I think is what it was. Mount Tantus. They jump on a Rebel gunship / Imperial gunship. Oh my goodness! And then we hear
Ventress.
Obi-Wan's favorite voice.
I don't think. Okay, I think they're trying to trick us in this. I don't think they're shooting her.
No, she's not attacking the Bad Batch.
This is a completely different scene.
Yeah, it's
look
light.
at the time of day.
Yeah, it's light there. It's not light at the other place.
They can't trick us.
But we see Ventress in her yellow saber and her Skrillex haircut, without Quinlan's boss. As
then we passed the one shot where you actually see Crosshair in the ship.
Oh, I thought that was the shot when he was next to.
No, there's another shot. If I can find it.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Yes, there's a number of named clones that we see. There's a number of named battalions that we see. There's a number of named ships that we see.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot. I feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like they rescue her pretty quick, her Crosshair, and then I think the rest of the season is them trying to get Tech back.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts. That's my predictions. What about you?
I agree. I think the first 3 episodes is a little insane. So the first one to me is just like the setup episode. Obviously, remember where we are. Oh yeah, there he is. You're right.
19 seconds into the trailer.
It's pretty small though. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, because it almost looks like Tech.
Yeah, it does.
Or it almost looks like Echo. I mean, but it's definitely not Echo.
Yeah, because he left. Well, he left with Rex, right? So there might be Rex on the ship. It might be Echo.
No, he's got his hands.
Well,
and that's definitely Tech's gun.
Whose?
I mean, that's definitely Crosshair's gun.
I didn't even see a gun. Let me.
Look at that.
Looks like a backpack to me.
And then he's got the Echo doesn't have the what's that called? That's on the side of the helmets. They can fold down.
The rangefinder or whatever. It depends on the helmet. But anyways, wait, what was I saying? Oh no, first episode is gonna be like the setup episode, so they're gonna remember where we all are. You know, we're here.
Hold up, look at this. Where'd that go? See, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at his side.
All right. Anyways.
Come on now.
Show me an unofficial picture. That thing is way skinnier than the barrel of the gun. I'm sorry.
That's just the angle.
Yeah, whatever.
And then look at the helmet. Look at the helmet. You see how the shape of it, and then the.
I believe you. I think it's Crosshair. I was just saying it's hard to tell from that.
And then let me pull up Echo.
But no, first episode is gonna be the setup episode. You know where we are, where we left off. Second episode, I think, is gonna be the mission to Omega, and it'll end right after, or right before they get her. And then once they get her, that'll be episode 3. That's my guess.
See, that's definitely not Echo's backpack.
I believe you. I don't think so. I think that looks more like Echo than it does. Go back.
Nah.
Look at the back. Look how big the backpack is.
There's not even a skirt. There's no skirt.
There's no skirt, but that don't mean that's
Where's
no
Echo's skirt at, huh? Where's the skirt?
No, Lego hasn't included a skirt in there, so Disney had to take the skirt off of there for this Lego set that's going to come out, so that people wouldn't complain about the skirt not being in the set.
That's a backpack with a rifle.
No,
Echo does not hold a rifle.
It's a backpack and the antenna on the back of his backpack. I'm sorry, that's Echo.
That is not Echo. And look how bright his helmet is. Echo's is completely dark.
I don't know, it looks pretty bright to me.
And then there's 2 antennas. There's only one. There's not even an antenna.
It's because they're lined up. Yes, there is.
There's no antenna. That's not an antenna. That's the rifle.
I don't know about you. I might be tripping. You might be tripping. We're all tripping. Well, we'll have to see when we get there, but it's either Echo or Crosshair.
It's Crosshair. Wait.
Make your bets.
Hold on. I think they just showed Crosshair right here. That's Crosshair. Wait. Hold on. I gotta put the playback speed down.
Why does it look like it looks like a Ghost and an Imperial shuttle mixed together? That ship is crazy.
Yeah.
Who's gonna? Yeah, that was Crosshair. I saw it. It was Crosshair. Because it had the circle helmets. Yeah. He's got his old armor. Hey,
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not tripping.
I'm just saying it was hard to tell.
He tried to gaslight me live.
We're not live.
You hearing this? He tried to gaslight me live. That's crazy.
It still could be Echo.
He had me down. It's Echo and Crosshair's armor.
Crosshair is on the ship. Yes, I agree with you, but Echo could also be on the ship. Who's to say?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. That's definitely that's all I'm saying. Either way, this is gonna be a great season. So how many episodes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 15.
15, 14, yeah. And then so there's some random dates in there where we get 2 episode drops. If you notice.
Oh yeah, you're right. March 13th we get episode 6 and 7, and then April 3rd we get 10 and 11.
So they're really trying to push this. I mean, that to me tells me they're really trying to like push this out and like get it out there. So I don't know if they're trying to get like Skeleton Crew, because that's still a thing supposedly. If they're trying to get that, is that live action or is that
Skeleton Crew? Yeah,
okay?
with Jude Law.
There's supposed to be Lego sets for that one that haven't come out yet. They haven't even leaked yet because we don't know what the hell it looks like. So, anyways, I don't know why they're trying to push it out so hard. Because if I were Disney, I'd try to milk the crap out of this.
I think they did this with it before too.
I mean, the multiple episode drop, yes, but like random.
I like that.
Random, I do too. But like random double episode weeks is new.
They did it, but they did that last season. They didn't do a 3-episode premiere though.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they're like really.
They did I think they did a 2-episode premiere.
I think it was 2 as well. I think it was 2.
I think it was 2 also.
Yeah, they did that with Ahsoka as well. I think they're trying to do the. They did a live action.
I like when they do the 2-episode premiere because it gets you better.
I agree.
But I ain't complaining about 3 though. I'll take 3.
Should drop the whole season. I don't care.
Okay, yeah, they did 2-episode premiere for season 2. And then season 1 they basically did like a 3-episode premiere because it was a 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was some fun.
And then they had a 2-episode drop. And then that was it. Okay.
So yeah.
There were 16 episodes.
Kind of heavy seasons.
Had 16. And then 15. Yeah. I wonder how long the finale is going to be because there's no episode time. Yeah, there's no episode
I mean, honestly,
I feel like we might have a longer final episode.
I would hope so, but unfortunately I don't think so.
It isn't like it's not needed for me unless like as long as the season like all episodes are good and like I think there's gonna be no filler. There can be no filler for this season.
I agree. I think that this one is. Well, there might be a setup for something. Who knows? Who knows what they're doing? But or who knows how big of a time jump is at the end? Maybe they go straight to Rebels or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, overall, I think this trailer to me has been the most revealing trailer. This one and the Ahsoka one both have been like. I mean, I guess we knew Thrawn was coming, but like. They like showed everybody in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So either we already know everything, or there's a lot more.
That's what I'm saying. They rescue them pretty quick, and then it's tech.
Yeah, because I remember the first Bad Batch trailer, the original one. That the whole trailer was just the first episode.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, they did that right.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like that.
That was a really good episode. That first episode. That was
a banger because we saw Order 66 happen in real time.
Yeah.
They were just like eating food and all of a sudden they got called in.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Oh. Yeah, Bad Batch. It looks good. Good trailer. We probably won't get like another big trailer, I feel like.
No. They released this one like a month before it's supposed to come out. That's it. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Same.
I'm fine with that. I mean, it's gonna come up so fast.
Mm-hmm. We're already less than a month away, so.
I mean, where would they go after this, do you think? Where do you think they'll end on?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they might die, dude.
I think so too, but I think that there's
either die or just make the path.
What's this path you're talking about? I don't remember that.
The path that they used to help Jedi escape Order 66. It's called the Path. It's in it was in Obi-Wan, and then it was also in Jedi Survivor.
Oh, yeah, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I remember from Kenobi, it was that little tunnel thing that he was in.
That was just one.
That was
section
one
of
part of it. Yeah. But
yeah, it's all over the galaxy.
The organization.
But Quinlan Vos was one of the people who helped create it. So, right. And then you get Adventure showing up. So then it's like maybe the Bad Batch are involved in that, and Rex, because Rex is basically doing the path, but for clones right now.
Right.
So.
I honestly think that I'm hoping. I don't know, but it's still really far out. Like that, they'll set up the rebels how Wolf and Gregor and all them got together. Specifically Wolf. I think we'll see that because they freaking showed him in the trailer. Good lord.
Well, we basically kind of know how Gregor ends up with Rex because he helped the Bad Batch, so.
Right. They get in contact.
And he was already kind of loopy at that point.
He had a lot going
He
on.
became loopy after the explosion, guarantee it.
Yeah.
That's still one of the best Clone Wars episodes.
I hate the build up to it though sucks.
To the Clone Wars episode?
Yeah,
dude, I love those.
Meeber Gascon and the droids. D-Squad.
Dude, I love him.
D-Squad.
I love that guy, dude.
I mean, he's funny.
He got done dirty by the Empire, though.
He's funny. Did he really?
What was his name again?
Meeber Gascon.
Meeber
with an M.
Meeber
Gascon. There he is. Colonel Meeber Gascon.
I think we talked about him before on the podcast.
Look, r/Star Wars on Reddit. I hate Meeber Gascon. There's a whole post about him. I don't think he's awful. I just think I don't know. He's supposed to be annoying though, so whatever.
It's a good development though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. His design was originally one that they were gonna use for Jar Jar.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. He got let me see. I had read about it before.
Brigadier General Gascon.
I think he was something about he ended up being he became an accountant basically.
I think I've heard that before. That's so funny.
Dude, what if he showed up again?
Oh
my god.
Meeber Gascon cameo. Meeber Gascon mentioned.
That would be so awesome. Dude, imagine him and Thrawn working together. That'd be so funny.
He just ends up being a Moff.
Yeah. Because he was gonna get promoted.
He did get promoted
from that mission, and he got promoted. But then the Empire doesn't really like aliens.
Yeah.
They're racist. So
yeah, besides Thrawn.
That he would not be a person of high authority.
High rankings, yeah.
Anyways, he's the GOAT.
Bad
Batch looks good.
Meeber Gascon coming in Bad Batch. I don't know. I feel like they could set up for Rebels, but it's so far out that they might not. Setting up for something else. I mean, what else is in this time period? Unless they do a huge freaking time jump, and they're like,
Cal Kestis.
Honestly, I'm down.
He's still a little kid.
I know.
He's on Braca right now.
Taking apart Venators and stuff.
Yep.
Man, what a life. I would do that.
I feel like after Bad Batch, after Bad Batch, it will be a trailer for whichever show's going to be next, which it'll be either The Acolyte or Skeleton Crew. And then we also have Tales of the Jedi Season 2.
Yeah, that's
at some point. Some people are hoping that we see Boba Fett again
in
Bad Batch because the whole of the Omega and
Alpha.
He's Alpha, yeah. And then it would be probably one of the last times we would see him in Clone Wars animation.
Right, but what? How old would he be at this point? He would be
He's he's Omega's age. But he's a little bit more. He seems older because of
Well, I know.
He was raised by Jango, and then when Jango died, he was raised by both bounty hunters and stuff.
I thought Omega was made after that. That's why her name is Omega.
Is Boba?
I thought Boba's older. Boba.
No, they're the same age.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He just seems older.
Yeah, he's obviously way matured because of his training, but I mean, that would be cool.
He's also the greatest bounty hunter for a reason, because he was so good at such a young age. He was in one of the Clone Wars episodes in prison when he met what's his name for the first time.
What are you talking about?
Bosk, when he met Bosk for the first time.
Oh,
them two were best friends.
Yeah.
He met him in prison, and they were cooking.
Yeah, then they got.
He was like the man. Boba was like the man in there.
Yeah.
But see, I'm really hoping maybe he shows up. That'd be dope.
Cool. I'm just trying to think about the ending. Like the timing of all this is very early on in the Empire, so I don't know. They would have to do a big time jump to do something like Rebels. Would they though? It's only 5 years, right? 5 years
time jump for what?
To set up for Rebels, like at the end.
They're not gonna set up for Rebels.
They don't need to. They don't need to, but like, I think it'd be cool.
They're not gonna set up for
Dave likes
Rebels.
to fill in gaps, so I'm trying to think of the gaps that could be filled. Pause.
All right, that's gonna do.
I don't know. I'm open for a lot, but
they're not gonna set up for Rebels. That's not gonna. It's too early, and there's no need to set up for Rebels because none of these characters are in Rebels.
Yeah, they are.
They might set up for whatever they want to do next, but
Rex
it won't be Rebels.
I'm talking about just the clone part of Rebels, like just Rex and them. I don't know. I would assume so.
Well, yeah, we'll see like Gregor and not Gregor, Wolf get his chip out and stuff like that. But
I'm trying to think of other things in this era. You know, because this is early. I mean, this is early.
There's not too much going on right now because Order 66 just happened.
Babies, yeah, right. Nothing can happen with the OG trilogy. Obi-Wan, I don't know, there's nothing there. He's too big. He's out being a hermit right now. Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot could happen or nothing could happen. We'll see. It's probably just I would bet it's just everybody dies, unfortunately.
They could Halo reach it, yeah. I hope not.
Or time jump, or everybody dies.
Or they help with the path and stuff. We'll see.
I'm down for that too, though.
We will see. I mean, there's no other reason to bring Ventress in other than that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
But we will have to wait and see. February 21st. We will
21st.
be there. We will be there.
Day.
I think that was all I
think we unpacked it pretty much. I mean, we got the places, all the ones that we immediately know of, all the people that we immediately know of. Yeah, I don't know. I just, this animation gets me every time.
It's so good. It's crazy how much it's evolved.
Yeah, I mean, even from season 7, dude. Like this to season 7 of Clone Wars, like you can see a difference.
Yeah.
100%. This is
like the Clone Wars movie.
Yeah, this is almost real life.
They need to do like Tales of the Jedi is the other show that does this animation. They need to just keep doing that. I mean, they've said that that's what they plan on doing.
What do you mean?
We need more like this animation style. They've said that they're gonna just keep doing that.
Yeah, I mean it works. So it works. Yeah. Why change it?
I really hope for some more animated shows as well.
I want more Clone Wars. Clone Wars season 8. Come on, don't make it. Just go back and fill in the gaps, bro. Give us some more.
I would like them to finish that as like the Maul arc, the Ventress stuff, all that. Like let's get it.
And honestly, that might be like a Tales of the Sith or something.
They can keep doing that with the Tales of the Jedi show and stuff.
Real quick, wasn't there something about a What If show coming out? Rumored?
There's a rumor that apparently which would be pretty cool.
And it was more.
But hopefully they don't do it like the Marvel one, because the Marvel one they don't even do stuff that people want to see. It's so stupid.
That's what I heard, and I heard that this one's mostly focused on like Sith background. Maybe not.
I haven't heard.
I don't know. I heard something about if like Anakin converted Obi-Wan into Ahsoka or something, or
your sources are Star Wars theory, bro. Get out of here.
Dang, I know. I ain't watching him, bro.
Hey, listen, women love Star Wars too. That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna be at MegaCon Orlando. Are you going? I know you want to meet him.
Let's go.
Just go up there and shake his hand.
No, but I think I'm gonna go though. Me and Jonathan. I know Hayden Christensen is apparently gonna be there.
Oh my god! All three of the really main Clone Wars.
The voice actors for Clone Wars, yeah.
Matt Lanter, James Arnold Taylor, and D. Bradley.
Listen, bro, you need to fly down.
What's her name? Not Emily. Ashley Eckstein.
Yep.
Ahsoka.
I know. I think Amon Esfandi's gonna be there. I think.
Damn. Y'all would be just gonna be waiting in lines all day. That's crazy.
Oh, I hope her, what's her name's there?
Oh, Ivanka or Ivana.
Yeah. I can't think. Like, I can't think of her character. Hottie. Shin Hottie.
Shin Hati. You damn right she's
she's there. But yeah, you gotta just fly down here, bro. Not gonna lie.
Was it February 2nd or something?
Something like that. You gotta come down there.
Yeah.
You gotta meet Hayden Christensen, bro.
Gun. We have a booth up right next to Hayden.
That'd be fire.
It's Hayden and then
Outer Rim Broadcast booth.
Outer Rim Broadcast right next to Hayden Christensen.
For our 6 fans, our 6 subscribers.
Yep. Going strong. Chat. Going strong.
The grind don't stop. I mean, it did stop for a little bit.
No, the grind was on a hiatus.
It was on pause.
The grind was on a hiatus. That's it.
It was on pause.
The college grind took over. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's all right.
Yeah. But we're back. New episode next week. We promise.
New episode tomorrow.
New episode tomorrow.
New episode in 8 hours. Stay ready.
New episode in 1 hour.
Oh crap! I don't know if we can fit that. We'll have to talk to our accountant.
But yeah, I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah. Exciting stuff.
Kind of covered. Not the longest episode in the world, but hopefully we get some more trailers and info and news soon. It's been during our break. Kind of Star Wars news was also kind of
nothing happened. Not a single thing happened. After Ahsoka finished, they were like, "Okay, we're done forever."
Other than Star Wars theory drama, that was really it. That's all that happened.
Yeah, he makes drama. That's not even real.
Who was even that lady that he had? I'm sorry, I gotta bring this up. Who was even that lady that he was interviewing to try to help prove his point? And then she says that women don't like Star Wars. Like, what?
Wasn't that
what world are you living in?
Isn't that the new director that they hired, or was it somebody else? They hired that. I mean, I think they fired her now.
No, that wasn't her. It was completely different.
Yeah.
No, but like.
Yeah, I heard that.
How do you get iconic characters such as like Princess Leia, Padme? And like you see all these all these girls exactly. And you see all these girls like loving these characters, and even like Anakin and everything, and then say women don't like Star Wars. Like, what world are you in?
Yeah,
definitely not the real world.
Yeah, there might be a disproportionate male presence in the Star Wars world. However, that does not mean women don't like Star Wars.
Now, I feel like I see just as many female fans. Honestly, like when you see pictures of like cons and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean
for Star Wars, I'm seeing literally like.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at all the content creators on TikTok. It's all women that are doing Star Wars stuff.
They all got brand deals. I'm pretty sure with Theory Sabers, which is his company. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Anyways.
Yeah. We just had it.
That and Mark Hamill talked him down. He's like, my childhood hero just.
First of all, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he got so upset about Mark Hamill saying no, because Mark Hamill wasn't even like being mean or anything. He's just like, no, I never gave him permission. He just answered with a simple no. If you would have asked Mark Hamill for permission,
he probably would have said
to make a fan thing. He probably would have said yes. That's all you gotta do is just ask. It doesn't hurt. Don't do a whole deepfake thing on him.
Yeah.
And then be surprised when he admits that no, you did not give him permission. But
my childhood hero, but my childhood hero. Well, nobody cares about your childhood, so problem number one.
Anyways. Women are big fans of Star Wars.
Star Wars Theory, if you want to be in the podcast, hit us up. We would love to have you.
We'll have you on here. We'll talk about it. Just go back to making your comic book videos, man. Those are good.
Theory videos.
Those were so good.
You had great lore videos.
Oh, they were so good, dude. That's when I was a fan of his. Dude, his video, like I was able to basically read the entire like the Vader comics of them.
That and the Thrawn ones.
Those were so good. And and he does a good narration, good like
he's got good
editing
voices.
on it.
Yeah.
It feels like an actual episode.
Yeah.
His Vader fan film was really good. I liked it, and I'm excited for the next one. Still,
However,
stop being stupid.
just
Dude.
relax a little bit. Lay off the creatine, lay off the steroids, whatever you got going on.
Lay off the weed. Just, dude, just chill out.
We'd love to have you on a podcast. You and the other guy in the ruler too. That'd be great.
No, you know we need on the podcast, dude. I will talk to him for hours. Sam Whitworth. Get him on here. Sam Whitworth, Dave Filoni, get him on here.
Also,
John Favreau, get on here.
Pedro
Pascal, what's up, bro?
Is it Freddie Prinze Jr., Kanan voice actor?
Yep, Freddie Prinze Jr.
I want him on.
How about it? They're not even hearing us right now, but get on here.
No, I want Ahmad Best. That's what I want.
George Lucas, get over here.
Ahmad Best. I want him on here.
Ahmad, yeah.
The voice of Jar Jar Binks.
Ahmad Esfandi, get over here.
I said
Hop on the pod.
I said Ahmad Best.
I know, I'm saying as well. Get my boy Ezra. Hayden
Natalie
Christensen.
Portman. Today. I want the guy who puppeteered Yoda on the podcast.
Man, if Natalie Portman was on the
Bro,
that's any of the people we named if we had them on here.
Yeah, I would. Like, so
especially Sam Whitworth, man.
So you're 6'3". What's it like being 6'3"?
What's it like being 6'3" and a god? Dude, imagine the discussions you could have with like Sam Witwer and Dave Filoni. Like I could sit here for hours and just pick their brain about stuff.
Well, the fact that Sam Witwer corrected Dave Filoni on an episode, he was like, actually the Force works like this. And then he was like, oh. Like Dave got corrected about it. Like, oh yeah, you're right. How the hell are you going to stand up at a table and to correct? No. I can't do that. Like, yes, sir. Whatever you say.
The thing is, because like Dave Filoni knows everything. He is the most knowledgeable person about Star Wars. So to be able to like catch him on something, and be like, oh wait, actually, is impressive.
Yeah,
very impressive.
I forget what it was on. It must have been something with Maul.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of his.
Fun fact: Battlefront 2's Maul horns are actually not accurate. Fun fact.
They're too high, aren't they?
They messed it up. Well, there's like in the game, I think he has like just one on like the back.
Oh.
Where I think there's supposed to be like
hell?
two or something.
Yeah, it's like a ring.
There's some. Yeah, they like I forget what happened and how it messed up. It was something with I don't know. I don't remember.
That's right. Well, the whole game is forsaken by God, so who knows?
Okay, I found it. Darth Maul has two missing horns on the back of his head. Yeah, they have like
it's a whole ring and then one on top. Yeah.
It should be two right there.
He's an idiot. They got his earring though.
Someone's like tossing my PS4 out the window. Unplayable.
Oh wait, they didn't get the earring. It's like a signature thing, allegedly.
He doesn't have the. I don't think he has the earring in like Clone Wars and stuff.
Yes, he does.
Does he?
Yes. Look it up. I would almost put my mouth on it. Whoa! I just said mouth. I would almost put my house on it. Almost put my house on it. What the? No. Put his tattoos back on. Look up Clone Wars Maul. He's right there. Go down. The one right below that. No. Above that. It's in his right ear, which is not showing. Or his left ear, I guess. One right above that one. Oh my god, you missed like 15.
Where? Right here?
Yes. It's too dark.
Like, I know what you're talking about. He definitely has an earring in some stuff, but he doesn't have it all the time.
He's got to take it out to fight. Are you kidding me?
Nah, he can leave it in a fight, man.
He doesn't want his ear to
I fight with him, man.
Bruh. You got the little dangly Christian E-boy ones.
I have his earrings, man.
He's basically
got the ring.
He's got it in his upper ear.
Oh, it's in his upper ear?
Yeah. Go back up to the original Ray Park one. One of the first pictures has it in there. Keep going. Yeah.
Isn't that it right there?
Yeah. It's only in some of the scenes too, because again, he forgot to take his earring out. Look,
is.
it's in his other ear now. It's switched. See? He can put an earring wherever he wants.
There it is. There it is.
See? Oh, that's a statue from in Clone Wars, but
I'm confused.
yeah, anyways, he has an earring somewhere in his head.
Maul, Clone Wars.
I've been waiting.
Yeah. You're
I
right.
don't know. Okay, it's in there somewhere, but he moves it around a lot.
Sometimes you can't see it because of the horns too.
He's a fashionista.
Yeah, he's a little diva.
Yeah. Anyways,
yep. I think that's gonna do it.
that'll do it for episode 18.
Gonna do it for this episode.
Episode 18 of the Out of Broadcast. We hope to be on a more regular schedule. Granted, we were never on a regular schedule, so who can really say?
Yeah, we like try to do it once a week, but sometimes it'd be like one every other week.
Correct, but yeah, I mean,
it also depends on the news. Like when a lot of news hits, we like make a video.
There's not a lot to say.
Or not a video.
There wasn't a lot to say about this past couple months because literally nothing got released. I mean, Legos were the only thing Star Wars happening, so I mean, I could talk about that for hours, but that's a future episode.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. There's a detail in the trailer where Rex's right arm, his blue paint, is not faded at all because that's where he would have his pauldron.
Oh yeah.
It was covered by his pauldron all the time, whereas the other one. That. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that'll do it, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
We will see you guys in the next episode 19.
Eventually.
Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah.